Hi friends, welcome to Heart Center Tarot. My name is Marina, and as always, I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. I hope you're well. I hope you're keeping comfortable, and I hope you're not suffering too much with this unbearable heat. Yeah. Global warming. Who says there's no such thing as global warming? Yeah, right. Anyway, I did before I came on. I shuffled my oracle cards to see if any messages came through, and no, it was it was a struggle from one deck to the next. It was just a struggle. I would pick out a card. Uh, I would kind of sit with the card for a little while, what message was coming through, and nothing. Nothing. Or if something did come through and I would start to talk about it, within a minute or two, it made absolutely no sense. So I thought, all right, clearly, Spirit is probably experiencing the same thing that we are all experiencing, which is a little bit of a heat wave and one of those, you know what? I don't feel like showing up for work today days. So, and I could appreciate that. And I can understand that. So I thought I would take out the tarot cards. And we can do maybe some, quick 3-card questions to see what comes up and, what's happening and so on. So the first thing that that I want to ask on is tomorrow is July 1st. It's Canada Day. So it's a holiday. A lot of people are going to be off. If it continues to be as hot as it is, I think a lot of people are going to be looking for shade and cool places. So I anticipate that anyone who has a pool is going to be immensely popular with their family and friends over the next few days if they haven't already. So, given that it's Canada Day, do we as Canadians, do we appreciate, really truly appreciate, all the things that are good about living in Canada? Do we really appreciate? Okay. Is that the eight? The eight of wands. Something coming in fast. And we have the 3 of wands. Looking for a ship to come in. No. And the 2 of wands. Wow. Okay. Wands rule the day. So do we? Yes. You know what? I think we do. I think that we recognize that the things that we plan on, the things that we think about and kind of spend time with, I think that we do think about what's best for us, what's best for the country, how to treat each other and so on. I think that we do appreciate. Absolutely. And we put things out and we wait for them to come back in a positive way. So I think for the most part, most of us are very appreciative of what it means to be Canadian, what it means to live in Canada. And sometimes we have to stop and remember, and compared to the rest of the world, we are living large, my friends. Imagine if you're not feeling well, you call a doctor and you say, "Yeah, I need to come in and see my doctor. I don't know, something's wrong with my stomach, or getting a little bit of heartburn and whatnot." And usually you can get in to see a doctor fairly quickly, and the doctor can say, "Well, yeah, you've had that for a while, so you know what? Let's run some tests and see if make sure there isn't anything more serious." And you can have those tests fairly quickly, and after you go to the hospital for the barium X-ray or the whatever, and you walk out. Nobody hands you a bill. Nobody says this is how much it's going to cost. You don't have to decide um, whether you're able to afford your mortgage payment or the insurance payment, your health care payment. There are a lot of countries that don't have that. There's a lot of countries that, yeah, you want to see a doctor? Yeah, good luck. Then, you need to get to the doctor. Well, okay, that's going to require a car, so find someone who has a car. Try to scrape up some cash so that you can reimburse them for the gas that they're going to use if they agree to drive you. And then it's a 5-6 hour drive, if not more. And then you've got to look after the person because they're going to get you there. How are you going to get back home? We have a lot to be grateful for on a lot of different levels. So, okay. And I don't know if it's tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? That Prince William and Prince Harry are going to be revealing a statue of their mother in Kensington Garden on what would have been her 60th birthday. It could very well be tomorrow. Anyway, how is that gonna go for the two boys? Two men. There's supposed to be strife between them and so on, and maybe there is. It doesn't really affect my life. It doesn't really affect your life. But I'd like to know how that's going to go, and whether their mother's energy is going to be there. Three of Swords. And Nine of Pentacles. And Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you know what? I think it's going to give them a lot to think about. I think that unveiling the statue is just sort of going to bring up the heartache that they felt, when she passed away. And yes, I think she is going to be there. Chatting with the bird, talking to the bird, whispering. Yeah, I think she's going to be there in spirit, and I think she's going to be working very hard to let her boys know that she's thinking of them. And she appreciates everything that they have done. And I think she's probably going to help them to see that it's not a case of one of them not remembering her honestly, but that each one of them remembered and honored the truth of the relationship with her based on the relationship with her. So, you know, one might kind of look down and say, well, she spent a little more time with this one, or she was closer to this one, or whatever. I think this opportunity is going to give them a chance to maybe talk about her legacy a little bit, and know that, you know, her thoughts were always of them. And even now, you know, her thoughts are of them. I think it's going to be a rather sort of sad day, but, you know, sad in a good way, if there is such a thing. Okay. And now let's go south of the border. Let's take a look at what's going to be happening with Donald Trump. Let's see what kind of a day he's going to have tomorrow and Friday. And you know the sword's coming down. Yes. The Knight of Cups. Emotion. And here we go. And Seven of Pentacles. And the King of Cups. Yes, I don't imagine he's going to be having a good time. It stays. Oh my goodness. Okay, look. Spirit is having a lot of fun in my head right now with 1,000 different thoughts. I want my money. Just give me my money, okay? I want things the way that they used to be when I had money. Just give me my money and go away. Leave me alone. They're hurting my feelings. They really, really are hurting my feelings. They're saying all kinds of nasty things about me that are not true. Nobody loves me. I'm going to get back at all of them. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm taking names. I'm going to get even. Oh, Donald, you are such a child. You are such a child. I heard one of the other readers, and they were reading a comment that one of the people on their channel had submitted, and it cracked me up. And it was, I think it was last week or the week before, Donald Trump's birthday. And the comment was, today, Donald Trump turned 75. The 7 is silent. Yeah, very much. Okay. Now, what does Mitch McConnell think he's going to accomplish regarding the January 6th commission, when Nancy Pelosi clearly invited him to be part of it, and that it would be truly a bipartisan committee, 50% Republican, 50% Democrat. And he just kind of dug his heels in and said, nope, not going to do that. Nope, not going to play. So she said, okay then. I'm going to do the commission. And there's going to be 8 Democrats and 5 Republicans. Well, what does Mitch McConnell think he's doing? Does he get it that he's irrelevant? Does he understand that he is closer to meeting his relatives that have passed than the ones that might want to be born? Does he understand that? No. Mm-hmm. Hermit. Yeah, lots to think about. Yeah. Three of Wands. And the Page of Swords. Just bully, 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 bully. I'm going to tell everyone what to do, and they have to do it because I said so. Don't you know who I am? Do you have any idea who you're talking to? Yeah. And this is him. With all his plans and you know what he's going to do and so on. He doesn't have the power to do anything. He doesn't control the Senate. He doesn't control the House. He's not the Speaker. So, you know, plan all you want. I'm going to think about this, and maybe I'm going to do this in secret. I'm going to keep that little light that shines. Yeah, that little light of mine. Oh, man. Little bully. Just... I really think that there should be age limits. You know, that when you get to a certain age, you've got to be put up to pasture. And Mitch McConnell is a very good example of someone who needs to be put out to pasture. Even though, I mean, there is so much that's coming for him, and that's coming for Elaine. And they just think they're above it all. Okay. Alrighty then. Whatever it is that you're smoking there, Mitch, make sure it's legal in all the other states. Now, we all know what January 6th Commission is going to find. We know what happened. We watched it. We saw it. The people who were there, the ones that are, you know, currently imprisoned, well, a lot of them are starting to realize that, you know, maybe they've been duped. You think? You think. And, you know, I didn't know what I was doing and all that. Well, you know, I would give credence to that excuse if you were 9 years old. If you were maybe 12 years old. I didn't realize that if I put all the lighter fluid on the barbecue before I turned it on, that, you know, there would be a great huge big fire. Okay. When you're young and you don't have the cognitive powers to think that far ahead, okay, I'll grant you that. But these are adults. These are grown people. So they're trusted to vote to elect a president, uh, but they're not smart enough to make decisions that are going to affect them and other people. I don't know. How do you square that hole? So for the next little while, as Trump tries to do his rallies and less people show up and more people walk away in the middle of a speech, are they finally going to understand that they've been conned? Are they finally going to get it? The Empress. The Tower. And Four of Cups. I think it's slowly starting to dawn on some of them that, yeah, maybe they were sold a bill of goods. What makes it difficult for them is psychologically. How do you admit to yourself and to those around you that when they said you're following a con man, you're listening to a con man, you defended that con man? You stood up for him. You followed him. You supported him. You sent him money. You did all kinds of things for him. You almost helped birth Trumpism. You nurtured it. You helped encourage it. And now that the Tower moment has come, how do you go back and face all those people how do you explain yourself? How do you say, you know what? Yeah, I was duped. I was absolutely taken in by a con man, and psychologically your mind does not want to accept that. Your mind wants to find a reason to blame someone else, to find a logical explanation. You know, well, I wasn't the only one. The reason that I went along is clearly my ex-wife was a supporter, so I was trying to support the family, but I was never, ever, a full-fledged Trump supporter. So. And then you gotta ask yourself, if you were so rah about that, and you're so wrong about that, what else in your life have you done that you're wrong about? You start to question everything. So, I'm not surprised that so many of them even with all the evidence in front of them, are digging their heels in. Because it's a lot easier to dig in your heels and make fun of the other person and say, you don't know what you're talking about. You have no clue what's going on. Than it is to say, oh, my friends, I have made a terrible error in judgment. Yeah, and the next time that you see me going down that error road, could you pull me back and could you sit me down, gather all my family and friends, have an intervention, okay? Remind me that I gave you permission to do that, okay? I've done the one stupid in my life. Don't let me do it again. But, yeah, more and more people are just going to walk away and just quietly go about their business, you know. But at the same time, they've revealed themselves not only to be excuse me, to be gullible, but also to espouse a lot of the rhetoric that was going around. You know, the immigrants are taking your jobs. Really? You know, there's a lot of help wanted in the U.S. right now. How many U.S. citizens are applying for those jobs? How many have said, well, you know, I make more on unemployment than I do if I go get that job? So, yeah. Okie dokie. We'll do one more, and then I'm going to go jump in the shower again before I get myself ready for the night, where I yell at my mattress. Why can't you be more comfortable? Why can't you be cooler? If you loved me, you'd be cooler. Yeah, if you were a better quality mattress. Anyway, okay. Last but not least, I'd like to maybe end on something positive, something. Oh, no, I can't. I don't. Okay. I just had it come to me that I should be reading on Bill Cosby being released. Maybe another time. That is not the kind of energy that I want to get into. So maybe another time. But something that will make you smile, something that will make me smile. Oh, how about something nice? Are we going to see pictures of Harry and Meghan's little girl, Lilibet, Diana? Are we going to see pictures of her and Archie soon? Oh, something coming in fast. The Queen of Wands. and Seven of Swords. I think we are, although I think that it's probably going to be I think it's going to be something that the paparazzi got, or something that that was sort of taken away, stolen. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, stolen. That, yeah, Megan may have taken some pictures, and someone has released them. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Yeah, pictures could be released, and they could be released from someone at the palace. What I'm getting is that, yeah, Harry took pictures over to share with the family, and somebody at the palace has either copied them or taken them, but is going to pass them on to the newspapers. I hope that's not true. I hope that's not true. Well, they're certainly thinking about it. Certainly thinking and planning. Okay. So maybe they were going to, but they got caught. Okay, that would make me feel better. That would make me feel a lot better. I think that's, yeah, got caught, left out in the cold. Yes, okay. I'm going to end there. That, yeah, they did take them. They're contemplating putting them out, and then they were caught and will be severely dealt with, I hope. Well, okay, yeah, Queen of Swords. Good, good. Anyway, all right, my friends. Off I go. Off you go. This is, yeah. I promised you Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I could not skip this week. So, keep cool and keep hydrated. Keep well until we see each other again, and we'll play. Take care. Bye-bye.